So the facts are now in. The recovery that we've had since the Great Financial Crisis is now officially worse than it was after the Great Depression. That's how bad it is. The Wall Street crash of 1929 was what Keynes called the sneeze that gave Europe a cold. Unemployment rocketed up and the economy shrank quickly. The crisis forced Britain to leave the gold standard, usher in an era of low interest rates, end free trade, and introduce low taxes on trade with the empire. Although unemployment remained high until we rearmed, 10 years later the economy had grown by 17%. That's a much better performance than today. So what's gone wrong? First, George Osborne's austerity plan put almost the whole weight of cutting the deficit on spending cuts. That chilled the economy and slowed down the recovery. You might remember he blamed it all on the snow. Second, the government put all its confidence in slashing corporate tax rates.
Corporation tax was 28% at the start of the last Parliament, and we reduced it so it's 20% at the start of this one.
But firms have just banked the cash. Corporate cash balances are up nearly 5 times more than the level of the investment in our economy. Firms just don't have the confidence to invest.
Not for me, I'm out.
Third, we've done very little to rebalance our economy, so some parts of our country are much less productive than others. All this together has cost families and our country a fortune. Government debt has now almost doubled, and average families are no richer than they were a decade ago. We could have made different choices that would have produced a different outcome, and that's why we now need a Labour and not a Tory Chancellor.